Hey guys, welcome back for another video. This is my brother-in-law, Austin.
Hi, Austin McClain.
There you go. This is his 2024 Chevy 3/4 ton ZR2. We are going to be changing the front bumper on. This right here is what we're going to put on there.
We're going to Addictive Desert Design. I didn't want a full replacement. I just wanted to kind of go partial. Has 10-inch light bars or 12-inch light bars here, one here. Put your winch in, and then another light bar that'll sit across the top. Went rigid on them. I already got it wired up. I can go through all that with you later. Yep. But should save us a little bit of time there. Dustin's going to show me how to do the body work.
Yeah, we're going to try to walk you through all the steps. If we run into anything weird, we'll let you know. But first, we got to take this hood deal off, and then we'll take all these clips out, pop this off. Grill's got to come out. This filler panel here's got to come out. And to do that, we got to take the liner out and pull the fender flare back so we can get the bolts out of this filler panel. Then we can start to get the bumper off. So it's not too quick, but hopefully we'll have it done in probably 6 hours or so. So 5. There we go. Austin is taking all the screws out of the front half of the fender liner while I pop off the clips out of the air intake baffle. Now I'm pulling the fender liner down so I can get to the back side of the fender flare clips. From there, you can squeeze the back side of the clips while holding some pressure out on the flare, and it should release. If you don't squeeze the back side and just pull out on the flare, you will likely break the clips or even the flare itself. Austin is taking out the bolts along the top side of the grill. If you have a buddy with you, one of you can hold out on the flare while the other zips the one screw out of the filler panel. Now we will move on to doing the same thing on the other side.
While Dustin's finishing up on this side, I'll show you the other side. Oh, just hold it? Oh, cool. All right, so he came in here, popped this off, and then we just had a 7mm you take off right here. You see it? And then we'll just pop this right out. I'm gonna go over the wiring while he's finishing that up. So Chevy doesn't make a good auxiliary switch. I wish they did, like up top. But instead, basically, you can come in through the floorboard right down here. You just pull this up. So pull this off, pull that off. You can just come up right through the bottom. And so what I did was routed the, I'll see if I can get her to focus. All of my switches here, I did sticky switches so we didn't have to drill any holes. And they're all gonna set right up here. It's getting weird with me, Dustin. It tried coming around to see me.
Now it's time to start popping the fascia filler panel off. You can use a wide tool like I did to pop the bottom clip out. Then you'll be able to grab it with your hands and pull it apart along the side.
Anything break? No, we're good, man. Look at that. Okay, keep coming across the front, same. Nice solid. Oh, if anybody wants this bumper, hit me up on Facebook Marketplace. Ready? What fell?
This broke.
It broke?
My deer broker fell out.
Sweet. Oh, I see it. I get it. You got it? You got better force strength. It's good. Good. Is that the windshield wiper fluid? Did you know that? Has the camera with the windshield wiper fluid that hits it.
No.
Yeah, I swear, it sprays it. Yeah, I gotta tell you that. It is. Your ribbon popper? For the camera, dude. For the camera.
All right, we got our bolts out. There's one right here and there's one on the other side. And that is all, and the rest of the grill is snapped on there. So this is the scary part. We gotta just start tugging on the grill. Yeah.
Uh-oh, I popped out. Okay, there we go. Get it? Okay. Right here. Firm down. Right here. Get it? Ah, it's stuck. Ah. Dude, I don't know if my fingers are gonna come back out of here. Ah, got it. Okay. There it is. Boom. Bumper time. My favorite part.
Have to pop this thing out too. Your other ones didn't have this, but this piece. Your other ones don't have those. But we got to take the grill out and all that just to get to this bolt, and there's one back there that goes down too.
Yeah, plenty on that. Down there. What side is that? Same side? We're loose. I'm gonna leave that in there because I can't. Oh, got him! Ready? For sale. This thing gets it.
Yeah, it does.
These almost work better than the M18s, I swear. That's pretty sweet.
Yep, that's it. So it's tasting well.
Also for sale, Dustin loves Kittens 17 Facebook Marketplace. Look him up. He has all kinds of good trucks, used cars, semis, tow hooks. Got the 15 up there. Start putting the winch on, if I remember right.
All right, we're all taken apart. Got the bumper off, all the brackets off, the shutter. Now it's time to assemble that and put the winch on it.
All right, Dustin's sorting nuts right now and bolts and washers. So while he's doing that, I'm gonna go ahead and take my sensor plugs, go ahead and put them in while he is putting the lower skid plate bracket. He's gonna put them on right here, and there, and then the skid plate will mount to that. When I was unwrapping this, beware too, I figured they'd pack it this way. They had it flipped over like this, and I don't know, yeah, we can see it. Of course, I ran my box cutter right across the top of it, so be smart about that. So my kids' tumbling mat has turned out to be the perfect purchase for $98 on Amazon, just to lay all your stuff on so it doesn't get scratched. I did the first sensor blocker off camera, but basically what they give you is these grommets and then these insert plugs right here. And you just take your time, work it in. up top. You just work it in. And then I think it's easiest, you just push it in from the front until it latches. I went with Warn, let me look here, the Evo. VR Evo, it says. I really wasn't picky on it. I went with like a mid-range one because I'll probably use it once a year like most do. But I figured if you're spending the money to put the bumper on, you might as well get the winch. So here's how it looks. All nylon, and then it comes with everything to wire it up. We're gonna try and put this on, then put the winch on. The instructions really doesn't say either way, but we're gonna try it this way. Up, right there. Like it?
My phone's about to die, so I might plug it in for a minute. But next step is setting the winch on. So. All right, we are testing the winch now. We got it all hooked up, and you want to do it?
Yeah, let's do it. Running good.
Nice. So we ran the cables along the back here, behind this frame horn, and up in here in this crease here. They come up in here. Got that one hooked right here on the positive side and right here on the post on the negative side. So that will work. So we've got all these tight. All these are new hardware. It's all tight. Winch is tight from these. Should be ready to continue on with putting the skid plate on the bumper.
Okay, we'll just start over here. Buzz across, that works. All right, so we got the front sensors, 6 bolts, the Allen bolts across the front. Dustin just finished putting the backups for our grade 8 bolts we're gonna stick on when we suck this to the part that mounts it to the frame. Our next step is our rigid light bars, so we're gonna start putting those on. Go ahead and get those mounted. We will put the brackets up here for this light bar, and we'll be in good shape getting ready to put her on. That helps.
Light bar. Oh, that's gonna look good.
Yeah. Snug fit, but fits perfect. Just kind of here. I'll pull this back and Dustin can get a. Oh yeah.
Oh, that looks good. Nice.
Okay, so center it, and we'll suck her down, and I can mess with this later. They say when you do the winch too, you're supposed to spool all 80 foot out of the whole thing, and then leave your car like a neutral and hook it to a tree and pull it uphill. And that basically, what it does is it stretches the winch uniformly instead of just having it like 12 foot out and suck on something really hard, and it'll put inconsistencies throughout your rope if you don't stretch it all at once. I don't know if that's true or not, but that might be worthy of throwing in the video. They mentioned this as I was checking out. I called in to order my ADD bumper. They said you want the capture front winch attachment, basically, and all it does is it's pretty clean, but it's like $300 or $350, and basically when you're sucking your winch in, it goes right in there nice and clean. Like, you can pop this out and then obviously thread it right through there. But we're gonna go ahead and put this part on because it's going to be hard to get to the backside with these Allen heads. That'll be our last step before we put it on. So the way I did it is there's two different harnesses. The main rigid bar has this weird, I call it weird, I didn't even know if it came with it, but it comes with the two switches to where you have like a LED backlight color, so you can do like 15 different colors, and then you also have your bright light, your LED light. So what I did is I put two different switches to it, which is just 3-wire, but it runs off two different switches. Ran them through here, since Chevy doesn't have the nice auxiliary switches, ran it down underneath the truck, so back fender, under, up into the floorboard, and then underneath my dash. And I'm just using the sticky one so I don't have to drill into it. And then your first harness is gonna be this one. And it's simple. It's just for your main bar. I'm gonna route it probably down. If I got enough room, they cut them pretty tight, but they come with it. So if you order the rigid bars with it, it should come with your wiring harnesses. But basically, I'll run it down the side and then probably kick over to that light bar, depending. And then on the second one, each side light comes with its own wiring harness like this. So I got this one. So there's two of them. This is the first one. I wired it in. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna splice into it because these don't pull anything. I'm gonna splice into it, probably about right here. And then I'm gonna run it across the front, drop it down, and plug it in. These come with the sweet weather plug-ins and everything, all weather plug-ins and whatnot. So we'll just run this. So I'm basically gonna sacrifice whatever from here and just splice it off of that first harness so that both lights are controlled off one switch is how I'm doing it. Okay, so here's how we wired it. This will go to the main light bar in the center, and then I used the two wiring harnesses and spliced them together so I'd have the factory couplings that came with the small rigid light bars for the corners. So basically, we'll run this one right like here. We'll fish this across, plug it in over here. So, oh. Let's go underneath. You get it? Yep. Oh, okay. I got the top two, so I'm gonna do my bottom two. Cut. It's not tight. It's awesome tight.
Looks pretty sick right now.
Dude, it does, doesn't it? I think that it's gonna look really, really nice when you're done. That's all I
Me
can say.
Now the grill goes back in. Actually, need to hook up all the wiring, all the plugs, like that, and the grill will go in. Then the filler panel, then fender flares and fender liners. It'll be ready to go. Austin's getting the light bars wired up here, and
I'll leave myself enough slack here.
we'll show you what that looks like when he gets that done, and then we'll turn the lights on.
All right, so we're completely wired up. Dustin has the grill back on. We fender liners, we're gonna start trimming those in a second. I just finished all the wiring up. I'm gonna kick it on. Hopefully it works. We'll see. So we should have
Green lights,
green lights in the middle. You can change those. There's like 15 different settings.
fog lights.
Here's the big one.
Woo!
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there we go.
All right, so I'm gonna route those while Dustin finishes putting the rest of the body work back together.
Yep.
Probably noteworthy, there's a rubber gasket that runs all along through here on both sides, so you want to tuck it back under, you can feel it. Just make sure it gets back behind this bumper, so feels like it's not going to fit, but it's going to fit. You just tuck it right over. Man, that fits so flush. So flush. I don't know if scissors are going to work, but we're going to try to do scissors. Looks thick. Oh, perfect. Yeah. That'll work good. Doesn't need any tools, stick your finger in there. Oh, yeah, that's nice.
That's the look. That's the look.
That's real nice. Well, I'm going to cut straight on this one.
That was probably enough.
That looks good to me.
This should tuck behind there. We should be able to get that behind there. Yeah. Yeah.
Dude, that's almost perfect.
I mean, that's fine with me.
Yeah. That almost looks factory.
I mean, you can't see it, so.
So I've done it, and it's still stiff. It's really stiff. That's what I like about it.
Man, this looks good.
On to the next.
He flipped his cut around and he's holding it up to the other side, so he can just draw a line and be able to make them as even as possible.
There we go.
Okay, he's got that line there. We'll cut that off. Oh yeah, looks sick.
That's cool. Thank you, Dustin.
You're welcome.
The alignment was pretty simple.
Yeah.
The bracket that goes straight to your frame that you put your worn winch in and everything and then build off of that, if you get that straight from the get-go, I think you're in great shape because everything else will line right up. But and you can also tweak it when you get to this point, but if you're straight from the get-go, you're in really good shape.
Yeah.
On the directions, and it was probably just a fluke deal, but they showed the grill and what do you call this?
I just call it filler panel.
Your filler panel.
It's fascia.
They had these on the whole time while you're putting your bumper back on and everything else. Obviously, you don't want to do that. You want to leave these off.
You cannot have
Because
that on there.
you can't have them on here. You can't get to your top bolts. You can get to everything else below it. You can't get to your top. The other thing is that skid plate below the
Your aluminum
ADD
one down there.
You do notice that a lot more. That probably needs powder coated if you're worried about it. Other than that, sweet. We'll go test the light bulbs out on the golf course.
You've got a lot more clearance on the sides.
Tons more. Tons more. All right, so I'll turn the windshield wipers on. So everything's on right now. So we'll turn off the fogs. And that's just your straight center light bar. Gotta find my, there it is. Okay, so here's your factory headlights. Let's do a clean wiper trip. Here's your brights. There is your main light bar. And here is your side ones. Wow, pretty bright.
Jeez.
So you look at your dims, and it just catches everything outside of it, and you don't see that main light right down in the center.
Yeah. When it was lowered, you definitely could see a pattern of it being down low.
Just like over here and over there.
Yeah. But that's definitely.
Yeah, that's bright.
Do you want to point towards one of those sheds and see if we're lined up on your fog lights? Mm-hmm. That's how we adjust headlights anyways.
So that is just that. You ready?
Can you turn your headlights off? Turn fog lights on.
So that one's
high.
high.
This one's pointed straight to the ground.
Okay. You want to lift that right one up? Yeah, you want to do it?
Yep.
Okay. A little more. Down just a tad. Right there. I think that's money. What do you think?
Oh yeah.
Pretty close. That's close enough.
Yeah. Better.
Okay.
Yeah, so this one was a point away down.
Kick those off. Everything's, man, that's bright alone.
Oh yeah.
Okay, and then we'll kick the center. That's actually the same height as your.
Pretty level there.
Look at this, yeah. That's really level.
Oh yeah, I think that looks really good.
Okay, we'll run to the shed and tighten those down outside the rain.
Okay, we just got finished up. Got the light bars leveled out and tightened up, so Austin should be good to go now. We hope this video was helpful and enjoyable to watch. We'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.